Hello, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I submit an offer to everyone who is watching our video right now. Today, we are going to present the disadvantages that have occurred due to livestock farming in recent years. But before all that, we would like to thank Madam Atika Husna for giving us the opportunity to make this presentation. First of all, we will introduce ourselves. Hi, my name is Wan Anis Dalili binti Wars Azizi. My student ID is 2019404008.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Amira Husna binti Halim, matrix number 2019200116. I'm gonna explain the context of the problem and the key facts that should be considered from this article.
Hi, my name is Aina Shafiqah. My student ID is 2019255166. This is what we're gonna talk for our presentation today. And this is our article that we use for our research.
What is the issue? The issue is about livestock farming. The livestock sector is undergoing a complex process of technical and geographical change. Production shift from rural to urban and peri-urban areas. About 80% of the growth of livestock sectors come from the industrial production system. The livestock sector is the single largest land user. Grazing is about 26% of the Earth's land surface and being a major factor in deforestation. The livestock sector has taken role in global warming. It produces a larger share of the gas emission with greater potential warm the atmosphere by 37% of anthropogenic methane, mostly from the enteric fermentation by ruminant, and 65% anthropogenic nitric acid, mostly derived from fertilizer. Livestock production also affects the estimated water supply of livestock farming and food crops, which is responsible for 37% of pesticide use and 50% of antibiotic use. What is the goal of the analysis? Is consumer pressure. Information, communication, and education will play an important role. Increased awareness of threat to the environment and demand for environmental service. This demand will rise from immediate concerns such as reducing fly and other disturbance into secondary demand for clean air and water, then into broader long-term environmental problems, including climate change and biodiversity loss.
Next, context of the problem. From the article, it is stated that the livestock industry is by far the largest anthropogenic land user. The majority of previously forested land is now used as pasture, while feed crops dominate a significant percentage of the remaining land. Next is greenhouse gas emissions. The livestock industry plays a most contribution in global warming. Livestock is predicted to have higher percentage of greenhouse gas emissions than transportation. It contributes for 9% of anthropogenic carbon dioxide emissions. Animal waste, antibiotics, hormones, and other things came from livestock activities were all suspected to be the largest factors of water pollution. The last one is biodiversity loss. Turning forests and savannas over to agriculture, particularly animal agriculture, damages native plant and animal species as well as their environment. Next is the key facts that should be considered in this article. It is estimates that livestock are responsible for 18% of greenhouse gas emissions. It is also clearly stated in the article that as much as 37% of anthropogenic methane and 65% of anthropogenic nitrous oxide, which both is from livestock activities. Livestock production also impacts heavily the world's water supply, which is more than 8% of global human water usage. This percentage clearly shows that chemicals and waste from livestock is the largest sectoral source of water pollutants. Next, livestock also makes up around 20% of total terrestrial animal biomass, and grazing takes up 26% of the Earth's land surface.
There were plenty of alternatives that were taken by governments around the world to reduce the livestock farming effect after the data collected by the FAO becoming more concerning. These are the alternatives that were taken by the government. The first one is for land degradation. In this issue, the government has been restoring damaged land through soil conservation and silvopastoralism. Not only that, but they also improving grazing, management, and sensitive area preservation. The next one is to reduce greenhouse gas emission. In this context, the government has been improving animal nutrition and manure management to reduce methane and nitrogen emission from deforestation and pasture degradation. They are also improving the intensification of livestock and feed crop production to reduce carbon dioxide emission from deforestation and pasture degradation. Furthermore, for water pollution, the government has been providing better animal waste management in industrial products units, higher nutrition absorption diet, improved manure management, and better use of processed manure on crop lands. Last but not least, for the biodiversity loss, they increase wide area protection, keep area connected, and integrate livestock production and producer into landscape management. Then, before ending our presentation for today, I would like to recommend a few ways to reduce livestock farming. Firstly is avoid food leftovers. It was because wasting less meat and dairy is a simple and cost-effective way to kickstart a better environment and avoiding excessive livestock farming. Given the vast resources that go into producing these products, cutting waste is particularly important. And my last recommendation was avoid overeating in our daily life. There is strong evidence that we consume too much meat and dairy, particularly in the developed world. This indirectly increases the need for livestock farming.
That's marked the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching and see you soon.